Hey there, Brady Whittington here, Patriot Public Adjusters. We're here on Norah Phan's, Norah Phan residence for the Condo Association on April 16th, 2026. It is about 8:40 a.m. And we're going to perform a repair attempt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a shingle out and I'm going to put the shingle back in to show if this roof is repairable, if it damages any surrounding shingles. All right, and we can go from there. So that's what I'm gonna start with. First, I need to unseal the shingles. All right, so I'm gonna be taking a shingle out from this row right here. I do need to unseal the top two, and I unseal the bottom one, and then one to the left, one to the right. Okay, that's my right, that's my left. All right, so let's get started. All right, so this row, I'm gonna go ahead and start unsealing them. I'm gonna use my snake tool, most insurance companies' favorite tool, right? So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's see. My start is 1, 2, 3. All right, so this is my shingle I'm taking out. Okay, this one right here. My chalk. You have any chalk? Nope. I thought I had some. Okay, no worries. Okay, so. Again, this is the shingle I'm taking out right here. Okay, so I'm gonna unseal the top two, unseal the bottom one. Okay. Already I have damage occurring. All right, I had a little damage right here, all right, because I have mat transfer already starting. Okay, this is the shingle above it. And now I'm unsealing the shingle that I'm going to be taking out. One to the left. One to the right. Up top, okay, I have a tear from the shingle the mat transfer that caused it, right already here. I will point that out once I finish taking this out. Okay. All right, I got my top two unsealed. Okay, I got the shingle I'm taking out unsealed. Okay, we'll do one more on the beneath it. Okay, I think that is enough. So this is my shingle I'm gonna be taking out. I'm gonna be putting it back in, okay? So I can see if there's any damages causing from the outside shingles around it. So first, I'm gonna go to where my nail is. All right, I got 2 fasteners taken out. Three fasteners. 4 fasteners. All right, so let's see what this puppy happened to this puppy during the process of me just taking it out. Okay, so underneath it, okay, I do have some mat transfer. Okay, on the shingle above it, that's one. I do have some damage here from potential crease or just from peeling that shingle up, mat transfer getting in the way, not able to peel it up correctly, ends up breaking off some of those granules. I have more mat transfer. Okay, And as you see on the shingle that we took out, look at all this. Okay, so now come over here. Okay, more mat transfer. So that's 3 shingles now damaged in the process making this repair. Okay, so all right. Now this side, let's look at the back of it. This is our Tamco Frederick. Okay. Okay, so now the process of this, we're gonna bring our nails. Trying to bring my fastener out. Okay. That's one. That's 2. Oh, here's number 3. 3. Now, I just noticed, if you come over here real quick, I do have a nail pull through on the shingle above. Okay. This was the shingle above is a nail pull through. That's 4 damages. 5 damages. Nail pull through. I got nail pull through on the shingle to the left. That's 6. And I have another nail pull through on that same shingle at 7. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to attempt to put this shingle back in. And I can use my snake tool the best ability I can to be able to strike that hammer and make sure nail it back into place. Okay, so as I do this, bring my snake tool out again. All right, right here, I'm gonna go in just enough to where I can nail it in. Okay, so this is my nail strike zone. Okay, so I am gonna have to do it in a way that I don't want to damage the shingle above. All right, so here we go. All right, that's 1. All right, yep, that's 1. All right, and here's number 2. My strike zone. All right, right here. Gotta lift that shingle up a little bit. All right, number 2. All right. I see a little bit of a crease right here that had to happen as I lifted this up. Okay, some of the granules are lost. And here's our last one. All right. Gotta just get right where my strike zone is. All right. Redo that one. And what I'm trying to prevent here is further damage on the surrounding shingles as I'm performing this repair attempt. Okay, so I'm at my strike zone now. All right. All right. All right. I got some granule loss here. Look at this crease. What is that, number 7? 7 damages so far. Okay, so as you see from before and after, I got some crease here, some creasing. All right, look at the granule loss. Okay. All right, creasing on both these shingles surrounding it. All right, it's one. Yeah, this is one shingle. As you see, it's not attached to this one. It's different. All right, so this is our repair attempt. Okay, this is one shingle, damage, crease. 2 shingles, damage. Okay. Now, I guess I can be nice today and not count this one as a number 3, because this is attached to this one. But this shingle became creased as well. Okay, so that's 3 damages, 2 shingles so far. Okay, and then we have the mat transfer. Okay, I got mat transfer right here, the shingle below it. Okay, now that's 3 shingles damage. Alrighty. So, and we said on the side as well, did we? Did we say on the side? Nope, all good. Right over here. I do have, okay, right here on the shingle side, all right, to the right of it, I have mat transfer. All right, so that's 4 shingles. That's 4 shingles damage in the process of making this one repair. So, if you ended up having 2 squares approved so far, that's how many shingles would 2 squares be?
That's 6 bundles times like 20.
Okay.
6, something like that.
So let's say, okay, so you said 26 shingles?
Roughly.
So 26 comes in a bundle just about, all right? And you guys, and I have, so I have 26
times 6.
26 times, that's 6, which would be 120.
132.
132, thank you. 132 shingles, and this one repair damaged 4 shingles around it. So, if I do the math, 132 times, I'm running out of chalk. Would I have enough to give you an answer? 132 times 4. I can't give you the answer today, but the answer would be that's how many shingles become damaged in the process of making those repairs, okay? The answer to 132 shingles that you approved times 4 shingles damaging in the process of making a repair, that equal number ends up being how many more shingles become damaged in the process. All right, again, we're on Norah Phan's resident, the unit owner. We're here at on April 16th, 2026. This was a repair attempt. In my professional opinion, because I was a contractor for 9 years, I do believe this repair attempt failed. So we are finished here. Have a great day. God bless. Patriot Public Justice here, Brady Whittington.